Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I just started it.
Techniques, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
1 second.
Set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
For what?
Football there, and he comes, coaches down here, and he's like, "Hey, show me your girl." And I was like, "All right." And I showed him some pictures. He's like, "Yeah, she's way out of your fucking league." Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yeah."
Weirdos.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Shut up.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now Prescott. And he gets
No
this one
fucking way he catches
down
that.
at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
On the Giants. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube.
Side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but
I don't know what YouTube's called.
in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate
Usually
them. Most of these
Twitch.
guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
How did... That was weird. I thought he was going to run right into my zone. He fucking ran on the field.
The Giants' 44-yard line. Prescott
Huh?
and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Babe, when did we get a donkey?
Really do.
Why? Did you name it?
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at
It's
the
ugly.
44-yard line. Prescott. They'll set up
Bedsy's is fucking cute, okay?
Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. A good pickup there on 1st as a screen pass gets him 8. And they're getting
Because he had like the 3rd pick this year.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want
He
him
joined
in
like
the
week
running game or the
17.
passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now back to the ground with Elliott, and he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Quick talk, kill.
About to like
Have fun.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 2nd and inches, Prescott, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd and short, they give to the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there.
So you got one of the best receivers in the league. Tyler Boyd.
Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Being chased out. Prescott stripped. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the 1st drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin. And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 34 yards there and a 1st down. Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you. Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off. When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down. Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that. And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Cowboys 0.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now it's Tate. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, it takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What's the score you guys again?
Good for a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down.
That's right, I just had a hit stick fumble on Dak. It's pretty nice.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets it down to the 32. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jones on first down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cowboys take
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Down at the 15-yard.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down and 8. Prescott now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
7.
Here's Prescott. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott, letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On second down, it's Elliott. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And 11.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that.
Oh, yeah, I realized when me and Quinn were talking about that last time that
it'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Yeah, when me and Quinn were talking about that last time, I realized that I was completely wrong about it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
That's tough.
Start to his season, huh? A sack in the opening, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in.
We also weren't on, so.
And it's paying off.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the run, it's Barkley. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Tough.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
That's what you want.
Here's Jones. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh my God.
Shut up.
Sack.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
I've thrown 2 interceptions in the end zone now, or in the red zone.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start on the ground without.
Literally both of my interceptions have been fucking just because Daniel Jones is so fucking trash.
After that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards.
Quinn, check your
phone.
phone.
How do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
draw play. Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season.
Finally, I get a fucking interception.
Picked up by James Bradbury. They're trying to resurrect his confidence.
Dude, Quinn, you should see all the fucking just stupid catches those guys have been coming down with.
With a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
First down, Giants.
He's the Lions.
Operating from the gun. Jones. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. From the gun, Jones, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on second down. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first
Quinn, where do you want it at?
Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered
Where do you want
well, and that one's incomplete.
Where do you want the church?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Okay.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They run it to 3rd and goal. He'll try to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD.
New York.
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Giants 14. Cowboys nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Cooper was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Push forward here for a good run as the clock continues to run. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Babe, the thingy blew up in our house. I don't know. I went to go home and it was already in there, okay? And so was a fucking spider.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports
We have a
halftime
hole
report. Take it
in
away,
the
Coach.
middle of the living room.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
And our couch is
Fielded a couple
broken.
yards into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a...
And we have a hole in our...
Oh my god, bro! I literally tried to switch to him and push triangle. He just had to put his hands in the air. I literally knew where you were going for a circle and went to the wrong guy. Literally, put your hands in the air! My defense is so bad. Clint, did you just see that play? No! Is my linebacker a retard or what? What the fuck? That's what I mean. You ready to scream but didn't Yeah, I know. I saw. He had no one over Pitts, and that guy went after a blitz, and I threw it right away. He wasn't even on a blitz. He was in a zone. Oh, I thought he was on a blitz. I literally was on 3-4, and it was like, that's only good here. That's only good here. How does he go? Hear me out here, receivers. You have two guys up close. Who do you think you should block? The safety deep or the guy right in front of you? It's beyond me what the right answer would be.
I fixed...
Fucking juked into your ass.
I fixed the house.
Touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 25 yards that time.
First down, New York.
This is Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional. but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the
What?
penalty, they go with Barkley, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
They always
Just no
get out.
comeback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives.
Babe, I'm just building a small
And they have
one.
to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the
And you
ball.
can't make fun
So
of
you
how
just
bad it
stack
is
the
if
line
I'm
of
done.
scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
Dude, this dude is not matching coverages at all.
Timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Just the
Looking
drive.
to Pettis, and he's got him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And this one's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and goal, Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. From the gun, Jones. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Play action now. Prescott fighting to stick, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Because of dipshit Aaron.
Able to get in there for
Yeah.
his second
They got home
sack
last
of the
night early.
afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have
Quinn,
some weapons at your disposal that we don't
guess who
often
Frank was
talk
hanging out
about,
with
and
last
you can
night?
read the receiver's eyes, you can read his
I
hands,
did.
and you know that
They
the
went to a strip club
ball is
together.
imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Who was it?
Caitlin Van Schoolway.
Here's Tate to
What
return
the
it.
fuck?
I know. He like
Nice work on
video
the
called me on
return.
Snapchat or whatever, and he was drunk. And he was like, guess who I'm hanging out with? I was like, who? He goes, her name's Caitlin. You used to go to school with her. I was like, what? And then she like got the phone and it was Caitlin Van Schoolway.
Yes.
Yes.
The craziest part is there's not one Caitlyn where you would be like, oh, that was a cool Caitlyn.
Exactly.
They're all weird because Caitlin Kluver, Caitlin Vanskoy, Caitlin Lefevre, Caitlin Beeson, they're literally all weirdos.
Them to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And
Was
was
that supposed to be funny?
He would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side.
I think the only thing that made that whole comment funny was Quinn laughing about it.
Inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd
I'd
and goal.
hope so.
Babe, should I make the church out of wood? Cobblestone?
Dude, I can't complete a pass on the goal line right now.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one.
I know, but I've already thrown 2 picks, so I'm trying to fucking spoof my passing stats.
They've run it to 3rd and goal.
Quinn, do we need to talk about spoofing passing stats?
Here's Barkley, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 2
Quinn, who led the league in passing last year?
The Giants are able to grow their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He has 3 this game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean,
Yeah, it's easy to win fucking
this game, and they're getting blown
easy to win awards with them, that's for sure.
It's so tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things.
Jesus, Taman, relax, dog.
You talk about going to your playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity.
Wow, that should have been a pick 6. Quinn, tell me how this isn't a pick 6 right here.
Disaster there on the check down, but they'll get it back. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Here's Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to cover Cooper there a little.
You already know it's going to be the Falcons. I'm just preparing myself now. He's met with the Falcons like 3 times.
He created another pass interference call.
Damn it, Tyler Boyd is a good NFL receiver, so I don't know why.
Off the play fake, Prescott. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Because he's in a 3 rec, he is manning up the 3rd receiver.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10.
So yeah, he's gonna run with them. And you're running a dig route. Well, I don't know, because he has inside leverage on him, so he should be able to get outside of him.
Solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 38, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Giants' 1st down.
Barkley. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence.
Yeah.
Keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds.
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Now it's Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30.
50 plus is the minimum? I think that's kind of, or the maximum. I think that's kind of low. Yeah, I think that's kind of low.
Ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
I think there should be a 50 to 60 on
And
there.
they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come.
I understand that, but I'm saying I think 50 to 60, and then I think there should be a 60 plus.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
New York.
Yep.
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete.
Is Madden easy?
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
That was which team?
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went
It'll be a fun game. So we both really don't care what happens. Probably
Really big
just
play
slinging
for
it.
them, right? Able to figure it
Huh?
out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long.
Thanks, though.
And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right,
Quinn, did you hear that? Brian's on his way home. Yeah. Okay, this is the perimeter.
Where's he kick the perimeter?
Shut the fuck up. That. I don't know how to build a roof.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Spins by.
You build a block.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
On top of that.
First and 10
Up
at their own 33-yard line.
Do you want to cross on it?
No, we don't.
What?
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give him
Bruh.
a scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
How am I gonna build my church?
Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one. Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
You really want to play him that bad?
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
I don't even want to play him when he's in my division, dude. I feel dirty beating him.
The good kick, 48 yards.
It's just not fun.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, they're super serious about that. So if you fucking don't have to score or anything, they'll fucking strike it down on you. No, I'm just saying that's what they do in this league for some reason.
Maybe, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's kind of funny though, actually.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line is
I actually think this league is run better than fucking TFGO though.
But they practice for this back in training.
But that ain't
They knew
hard.
they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
going option play on 3rd down. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the
Fuck,
first
man.
down,
I might give up points
much.
now.
Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside
I need to get a pick here. I don't want to give up any points to this guy. I want to fucking shut his ass out. 27, nothing.
Make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's tough.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going to find Gallup here, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Nope. Didn't hear you.
It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Good. Makes the score Giants 27. Cowboys.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field is, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
Yeah, it would be a pretty amazing comeback, but we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
What do you want?
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet.
Yup.
He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A handoff.
Well, you can only sign them if the waivers are through them. I don't know if they are.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they take a knee.
So as long as it's not any one of those guys. He just said Brashad Brandon. Oh, my bad. Same player.
Today's final score, Giants 27, Cowboys 7.
Bruh. Stupid fucking thing.
That's it? Quinn, is that you typing all fucking aggressively?
Yes.
Oh shit, guess who I get to play next week? Nope. Swayze.
Hey, is this your trash?
Yeah. No, Swayze's the guy who won the Super Bowl.